The fundamental conception of philosophy is to achieve a reflective understanding of how things fit together and connect to the world in various dimensions of human conceptual activity. Quantum philosophy. Weaving the universe with threads of consciousness and questions. At the heart of the cosmos, where ideas are particles and questions are waves resonating in the void, philosophy emerges as the sacred art of interweaving the visible with the invisible. It is not merely an exercise in reason, but a quantum dance where the human mind weaves and unweaves the threads of reality, searching for patterns in chaos, meaning in mystery. What is philosophy, if not the attempt to map the hidden geometry that binds thought to the world? A journey to the center of paradox, where every concept is a portal and every doubt an act of creation. The quantum labyrinth of consciousness. Philosophy, in its essence, is a perpetual wave collapse. Every question we ask alters the fabric of reality. Imagine that every human idea is a photon in the double slit of the universe, capable of being either a particle, certainty, or a wave, possibility, depending on how we choose to observe it. Reflective knowledge is not a destiny, but an expanding quantum field. Are we not, when we philosophize, electrons jumping between mental orbits, seeking that excited state where the light of understanding illuminates the darkness? Conceptual dimensions, the multiverse of the mind. Human conceptual activity is a miniature multiverse. In one dimension, ethics. In another, metaphysics. Beyond, aesthetics. Each a parallel universe that folds and unfolds before our inner gaze. How are these worlds linked? Is consciousness the wormhole that connects them? Or are we, when we think, the artisans of bridges between dimensions? When Kant spoke of pure concepts or Deleuze of folds, weren't they mapping the hidden paths of this mental multiverse? The perfect fit, reality or illusion? The big question remains, is there a true fit between our ideas and the world, or is this fit a metaphor that consoles us? In quantum physics, entanglement defies locality. In philosophy, realism collapses in the face of idealism. What if fit were not a correspondence but a co-creation? What if the world were a liquid mirror that reflects and at the same time shapes our conceptual structures? Questions for the quantum philosopher. If thinking is observing, do we collapse realities when we conceptualize? Can an idea by itself alter the curvature of mental space-time? Is truth an emergent phenomenon, like superconductivity, that only appears when conditions are right? What remains of the real when we accept that all conceptualization is a poetic act? Are we humans observers or creators in the quantum experiment of existence? Spiritual growth in the garden of questions. Philosophizing is an alchemical ritual. We transform the lead of doubt into the gold of wisdom, not to possess answers, but to expand the mystery. On this journey, each question is a seed planted in the quantum garden of consciousness, where trees grow whose fruits are new universes of meaning. What happens when we stop looking for fixes and embrace the creative chaos of uncertainty? When do we accept that philosophizing is not about dominating the world, but about dancing with it in a quantum choreography? Invitation to conceptual rebellion. This is not a call to resignation, but to revolution. Sharing these questions is like weaving a network of insurgent minds, capable of seeing beyond the obvious, of inhabiting wonder, and of building bridges between the rational and the mystical. Do you dare to question inherited maps? Do you dare to navigate the quantum seas where reason and spirit are waves of the same ocean? Do you dare to be an architect of conceptual realities that heal, inspire, and transform? Share this message if you believe that philosophizing is the most radical act of love for the universe. May each question be a heartbeat in the collective heart of humanity. And you? Are you the observer, the experiment, or the laboratory itself?